Oh, hey, how's everybody doing? Good. It is just after 7 o'clock on September 19th, 2016. Early evening. Although it's, we're getting to that time of year where it's starting to get dark a little bit earlier. Getting into the fall. I like the fall. The main reason I like the fall is because, Halloween's coming up. It's one of my favorite holidays. Downside of fall is it means winter is shortly coming behind that. And I could just do without winter. I mean, I'm not a complete, bah humbug type of person. I mean, I like snow, but if we're going to have snow, I want a lot. Okay, I want something where we have a level 5 or whatever the highest level you can have. Not to where it's dangerous for anybody, but I'm saying, if we're going to have snow, make it worthwhile. Okay? Make it to where you say, okay, everybody gets a day off work because it's too dangerous to come to work. Come on, everybody can agree with that, right? Who wouldn't want a day off work? I mean, look at it. The kids, anymore, the kids, they get a day out of school if they get a freaking half-inch of snow on the ground. Do we get a day off? No. That's alright. I mean, there's times, there's a lot of times we get just a little bit of snow and there's people calling off. Well, I'm snowed in. Bullshit. Okay, I used to have a Ford Escort, okay? A little tiny Ford Escort. Okay? I'm driving from Piqua to Troy. Back road. When it hadn't been plowed yet. Okay? And my ass can make it to work. At 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so there's people who say, I'm snowed in. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just looking at an excuse to get out of work for a day. Anyway. But that's still a ways off, so. That's a good thing. I've got 2 things I want to unbox. One isn't really like a mystery. I know exactly what it is. I'm just not sure if everybody out there knows about it or knows that you can actually get it this way. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It will. Trust me. But I myself, I haven't actually seen this movie. One of the girls I work with, she's pretty sure that her and her boyfriend have seen it. And she said, it's really good. So she's eager for me to actually watch it. So we can talk about it. Anyway, it's called Tales of Halloween. See, I mentioned Halloween a little bit ago. There we go. Full circle. I'm not sure exactly where it first aired, or whether it was first just on TV, or whether it was at the theaters. I don't remember being at the theaters, but I don't see everything. So there's sometimes stuff is at the theaters, and I never realized it was even there. All I really know about the movie is that, it got fairly good reviews. From what I understand, most of the critics and stuff enjoyed it. It's supposedly an anthology type movie, and it's got a number of directors and a number of different little stories in it. So I'll be eager to watch it. I don't know whether I'm going to watch it tonight. I'll probably wait and watch it maybe over the weekend sometime. But anyhow, it's from Epic Pictures. And here's they got a bunch of other ones on here. They got the Turbo Kid. And they got a bunch of other little DVDs that they offer. I'll hold on to that. I might want to get it. Anyhow, I paid directly from Epic Pictures. I used, through pay. Don't you love PayPal? PayPal's great. Thank God for PayPal. Altogether, with shipping, it was $34.99. Shipping was $8.50, so it's $43.49 for this DVD. You're like, what? 43? Oh, God. But the reason is, I mean, one, it's Blu-ray. Two, empty box. It's like the special limited collector's edition thing. And that's why I got it. You know, 'cause I'm like a geek when it comes to collector's edition stuff. I mean, to give you an idea, the one I was actually terrible with was started out in the VHS days. Tells you how long ago that was. But it was the original zombie movie that set the precedence for every zombie movie, even all the ones that are being pumped out today. And that, of course, is Romero's Night of the Living Dead. You know, the original, black and white. I love that movie. I mean, it's got just the slightest little bit of kind of camp to it. But it's got the drama, and I mean, it's got the implied gore. Obviously, in black and white, you don't get the same effect. But it was effective. And, you know, it was really written, you know, the movie, the movie itself wasn't written by Romero. It was the stories that it was based on was a collection. I believe it was two different like books that went kind of back to back, but together they were called Undead, by John Russo. And if you know the one of the first zombies you see in Night of the Living Dead, the one in the graveyard, that's actually John Russo. So anyhow, he wrote the stories that Romero kind of based the screenplay for that movie on. And I liked it because it was awesome. It was written not just as a horror movie, but especially in particular, not necessarily the books. I haven't gotten around to reading them. I got a crap ton of books I never have time to read. Eventually I will, because I got a couple of copies of it. But the screenplay for the movie was written with, and it's got a very not defined, but if you really look and you kind of look between the lines, you can see it's kind of a political satire about, can be compared to things, especially at that time when it came out, things that were going on in the world. But unless you're really looking for that and really wanting to make that comparison in your head, I mean, at its most base, it's just a great, creepy zombie movie. So, I rambled off. I forget what the freaking point I was making to begin with. I do that a lot. Forgive me. But anyway, now I remember. That movie. Okay, I bought it on VHS, right? Okay, then they brought it out, and it was like an extended cut or something like that. I was like, oh shit. Well, I gotta get it now. It's got more scenes in it. It didn't matter that it was only like a minute, 2 minutes worth of extra footage. But I was like, I gotta have it. There was a scene I missed. I gotta get it. So I bought it again. And then they brought it out again with like a behind the scenes things on it. It was like the collector's VHS. I was like, oh, well, yeah, okay. I'll get rid of the one I got. I gotta have that one. So I bought it again. Okay, so 3 times I bought it on VHS. Okay, and then of course DVD came out. And I think I bought it at least 3 times on DVD. I'm done buying it now. I think the one I got is like the definitive one. I forget what it is, but it's the only one I've seen them brought out here lately. So that's the one I'm sticking with. But anyhow, the point I was like, I do a lot. I'm a geek for stuff like this. And here it is. Tales of Halloween. So it's the ultimate Halloween anthology. 11 top directors, 10 chilling tales, 1 unforgettable Halloween night. And it's got like all kinds of bonus stuff on it. It's got commentaries, bonus commentaries. It's got bonus short films on it. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 short films on it. Other like bonus materials, photo gallery, storyboards, diaries, anatomy of a scene. And it comes with the Blu-ray and the regular DVD. Comes with a soundtrack CD in it. So, there you go. If you're interested in that, go to Epic Pictures. Look up Epic Pictures. You can actually go to their store site and you get that. So, like I said, I'll probably, I think maybe Friday night I'll watch that. Unless I happen to get home someday before that at a relatively decent time. By decent time, I mean by like, I'm actually walking in the door by, say, 5 o'clock. Then I might go ahead and watch it before Friday. But otherwise, for Friday night is when I'm going to plan on watching it. Okay, now this right here is, I know it's Blu-rays, but I don't know what they are. This is what's called Horrorpack. And is basically, you can sign up. It's $24.99 for the Blu-ray version, and that includes free shipping in the continental United States. Or you can get the DVD version of it, which is $19.99 with free shipping in the continental United States. And basically, or you can get both of them, because the movies that they put in the DVD one are different than the ones in the Blu-ray. I personally, I'm cutting back on some of the boxes I've been getting. Unfortunately, I'm getting graciously from Box of Dread there. I had to cancel my subscription temporarily. Just, once spring comes around again, I might go ahead and start getting it again. But, just me, single guy, living alone, old house, gas bills higher, utilities higher. It's, even getting 40 hours a week, it's pinching pennies, through December, January, February. So I decided to cut back on a couple of things, and Box of Dread was one. And I think next month, October, it'll probably be the last month I'll get the Z chest. Again, until spring. I just got to cut back a little bit so I'm not, so strapped. But the two I'm definitely keeping are a Horrorpack, just because, it's DVDs. It's Blu-rays. I know I'm getting movies. I love movies. I collect movies. So that's a great one. And the way I look at like this one, with being Blu-rays, if I happen to get like a Blu-ray that I already have, which isn't likely because I don't have a whole lot of movies on Blu-ray. Most of mine are on DVD. But regardless, if I get a movie that I already got on, say, DVD, and I get on Blu-ray, well, I'll keep the Blu-ray, and then I can just sell the DVD. So with this, there's a chance that I might be able to actually make some money back if I get duplicates of stuff I already have. So I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to keep my comic box just because I'm a geek and I like comics. I don't really collect them, but I love the artistry of comics. I don't think anybody can deny that when it comes to illustration, comic illustrators and like anime illustrators are some of the most talented artists on the planet. Whether you're into superheroes or not, if you look at it for just what it is, just the detail that they put in to it, and not only that, but into the stories and the storyline, and how all these storylines cross and these characters, meet with each other and stuff happens. It's hard to keep track, really. I don't see how they do it, but I just find it fascinating. And then part of me is just because I'm a guy, I'm a geek. I'll admit it. I'm not afraid to. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's a geek in one way or another. If you look at the definition of geek, to me, geek is transformed. It's not just people that were into techno, or not techno, like music, but like the tech fields, computers and stuff like that, online gaming, and it wasn't just comics or action figures or stuff. Now it encompasses anything. You could tell, anybody that's diehard fan of The Walking Dead. You could say that when it comes to The Walking Dead, they're a geek about it. People that are passionate about motorcycles or like muscle cars. You could say that they're a geek about it. Why? Because that's a passion. They have a passion for that. So that's my opinion. Anyway, here we go. Again, I don't know. I have no idea. The one thing I do know, and I'm going to be really excited to see it, is that this does include a limited edition Blu-ray. One of the movies, limited edition. And Horrorpack was able to get the director of that movie to actually sign the Blu-rays. Like actually on the color sleeve underneath the clear plastic that encases the DVD case. So it's not like they took off the plastic wrap and then signed the outside of the they actually signed it before it was actually pressed into the cases and so forth. So that's pretty cool. All right, first one is Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. I don't think I think I may have seen this one, but I don't think I own it. I'll double check. If I do, it's just on DVD. It's not Blu-ray. So, anyway, there we go. Hansel and Gretel. And it says, a classic tale, horrifyingly real. Dread Central commented, pretty damn good horror movie. A wickedly brutal classic in the vein of Hostel and House of a Thousand Corpses. In this modern retelling of the classic horror tale, teen siblings are enslaved by a psychotic recluse within her gruesome house of horror in the woods. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I haven't seen this one. The one I'm thinking of actually was more like, Hansel and Gretel were older and they were like monster hunters, but it still took place back in the days of the actual fairy tale. So I'll have to check that out. Next. Oh, this is incredible. Because I don't think I have this one either. And this is a classic. Yeah. The Thing. Okay, this is the John Carpenter's one. This says, from the producers of Dawn of the Dead comes the chilling prelude to John Carpenter's cult classic film. When paleontologist Kate Lloyd travels to an isolated outpost in Antarctica for the expedition of a lifetime, she joins an international team that unearths the remarkable discovery. The relation quickly turns to fear as they realize that their experiment has freed a mysterious being from its frozen prison. Paranoia spreads like an epidemic as a creature that can mimic anything it touches will pit human against human as it tries to survive and flourish in this spine-tingling thriller. So it sounds like the same premise as Carpenter's, but this is supposed to be like it said a prelude, a chilling prelude to John Carpenter's cult classic film. So I wonder because if I remember right, in John Carpenter's thing, when the people there get to the outpost, I want to say, I was thinking they found like some dead, like it was abandoned, and I could be wrong because it's been a long time since I watched it, but I was thinking they found like some dead bodies or something like that. I wonder if this is kind of the segue, saying that some of the people in this movie would end up being the dead bodies that they find in John Carpenter's movie. Would make sense, right? But, so I don't have to watch that. I'm going to watch all of them, but I don't have to watch that just to see how it ties in. Alright, next. Alright, and here we go. This is the one that is, this is the limited edition. And it is signed. It's the winner of the Best Feature of the New York City Horror Film Festival. It's a Horrorpack limited edition, which means you can only get it through Horrorpack. A film by Elias called Gut. And there's signature right there of trying to read where it shows. Okay, it's written and directed by Elias. So I'm guessing that's what that is there. It's amazing how people sign their names. Of course, when I get my sign, they go, well, mine, you can still get a rough idea of the letters that are in. Okay, and the last one is a double feature, Hellraiser and Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Almost positive that I have both of those, but I know that they're both on DVD. So I'll probably be getting rid of the DVDs, and I'll just keep this. Although I'll have to look and see what extras are on, because this doesn't look like it has any extras. It just has the 2 movies in Blu-ray. So I'll have to look. You know, I hate to get rid of the DVD if it has a lot of extras on it. So I actually like watching the extras and stuff, get kind of behind the scenes on how they do stuff in the movies. But if it looks like there isn't a whole lot that I'm going to be missing out on, yeah, I'll probably, you know, I'll keep this just for the better sound quality and picture, and then I'll get rid of the DVDs. So that's it. Horrorpack for September. If you liked it, if you think, well, you know, it'd be something I could get into, because I like horror movies. I'd love to get some especially, you know, like that Gut one. I mean, that's you know, limited edition. I mean, it's, I would guess that you can't go and get that anywhere else. Certainly not signed. So, like I said, it's $24.99, free shipping for the Blu-ray version, or if you just want the DVD version, $19.99, free shipping. That's in the continental United States. Outside the United States, you will pay for shipping. Go on to horrorpack.com, check it out. If you're looking to build up your movie collection, there's a perfect way to do it. Because you got to think, $24.99. Okay, any one of these movies, depending on where you go to buy it, you might pay close to $24.99 for one of these. I mean, I've been to I don't want to say the name, but there used to be a place that, I mean, I'm so tempted to just make, so everybody will know what I'm talking about. I mean, but if you think, I'm sure you'll think of it anyhow. But there's a place, a lot of times they were in the malls, that was really like a music store, but they did sell movies too. And now I guess they've kind of gotten away from all of that, and I mean, they're like a Funko Emporium now or something. So I don't know. I mean, I've been there a long time. I don't know what the prices are like now, but I know when I went there to look at movies before, yeah, they were just expensive compared to your regular stores. So, You definitely get your money's worth. $24.99, you get 4 Blu-rays. I mean, it's a great deal. So, that's it. Go check it out. Everybody have a good day. Good night. Whenever. You know what I mean. I'll see you later.